Good evening.
Good evening.
I have made it back again 2 weeks in a row. Watch out.
A little
bit tired, a little bit exhausted, a little bit of a headache, but that's okay. I'm going to give a moment to everybody to start getting online. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Checking Facebook. If you're on YouTube, I should already be up and happening. And yes, it's working. And can someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear me this week? Please. If you can. Just waiting for a couple more people to be coming on board. Here we go. Let's check it out. Can I see? Thank you very much, Haley, for letting me know that you can hear me. Not like last week when I was miming it for a little while there. Well, we made it again to, like I said, this week and to the end of Mercury retrograde. Well, kind of the end, although officially it's just finishing up now. We know we kind of get that shadow effect afterwards, or a bit like that comet, that tail. So it's almost like we ease our way out of it, even though it's been particularly uncomfortable. I've experienced that, and I'm sure you all have too. And glad to be heading out of it. If I was a little bit more organized, I'd be telling you when the next Mercury retrograde is, but you'll have to wait till next week for that one. Keep you in suspense, and I'm sure you can wait anyway to hear about it. Hello, James. And yes, Haley, there is an echo though. We can sort that out. You just get two of me tonight. Double trouble. No, we're sorting it out now. Is there still an echo now? Hello, Jackson. How are you? Did I say hello to James? Lana, hello. Did we manage to kill that echo then? All good now? Oh, excellent. Thank you, Mel, for letting me know that. Good to see you all here. So I was thinking about what little subject we could talk about tonight. And why not the Chinese New Year, which is starting January 22nd, so this Sunday. Good segue to that. January the 22nd is the day after my workshop, the 21st. This Saturday, I have my chakra workshop, Introduction to Chakras. If you would like to come along, please let me know. You can message me through the Threefold Facebook page or through my number. And also, so the 21st, 9 till 12 at Strathpine. All the details are on the Threefold site. I've posted it up a couple of times now. I only have a couple of spaces left. It's $95. That includes your 7 chakra crystals, a chakra crystal necklace that you can put those crystals in, and a workbook to take home so you can start working on those immediately. So yes, that is on this weekend. I know a few of you are coming along, and I'm super excited. My first workshop for 2023. Okay, let's get back to the Chinese New Year. Good evening. Hello, Emily. Hi, Zoe. Hey, Tamika. Oh, everyone's on here. You'll have to excuse me sometimes. Hello, Miss Charlotte. The messages do go through quite quickly. Sometimes I don't catch them all talking and reading at the same time. Not going to happen. So let's talk about the Chinese New Year. So it is the year of the water rabbit, quite different after last year's tiger. So we had that really sort of hectic, crazy 2022, a lot of unexpected things. You know, tigers tend to jump out and they kind of creep along. You don't know there's one there until it shows itself. So that crazy sort of 2022, but a calmer 2023, which is fantastic news, I think, for all of us. So it represents being peaceful and patient, not being, but having the energy of that. So being able to deal with others better, develop relationships with colleagues, with friends, with the people that we love, the people in our lives. We're going to be able to work on those a lot more this year. And remembering it is the rabbit's also a much gentler creature than the tiger. So it is going to give us a little bit more time to think things through before we act or we speak. I know that will do me a lot of good. I need that a lot of the time. So a little bit more patience, which we could all use. This energy also encourages us to approach challenges and opportunities calmly and rationally. So again, take a deep breath. Ease through 2023, take your time, Be patient, not just with yourself, but with others as well. In addition to that peaceful energy it brings, that the rabbit brings along, we also have the water element. Of course, when we're looking at the Chinese zodiac, each different animal with the different years has a different element, fire, earth, water, air, all those kinds of things. So this year it's water, and the water element brings intuition and inner peace. We should all could do with some of that. Hang on, just checking out the messages here. Hello, Katie. Hi, Jen. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you all here. So a more peaceful year, which means we can be a little bit more productive. It's a really good year to take on opportunity, like we said, for networking if you're looking at career or business, being able to handle things a little calmly. When we've got our heads straight, we tend to think a little better. So maybe even a good year for some better sleep. Wouldn't that be fantastic? So to tap into this energy for building connections with loved ones, with colleagues and people in our lives, for careers, it's perfect time to focus on professional development and advancement. Consider taking on new projects. All right, a really good year for that. Great year for increasing your income. Oh, we'll take a little bit of that, won't we? Cost of living is getting so expensive, so any extra money is always going to be helpful. And love, I love. So next year being a water rabbit year, like I mentioned, expect opportunities for finding and fostering new romance and relationships. And for couples, be open to new experiences and strengthening and harmonizing your connection. Because of course, we're going to be able to bring in that more peaceful, patient energy, being a little gentler. Now, the rabbit does like to take some risks, so we are looking at some work opportunities here or new relationships, but also be cautious. It's not about just taking everything on board. The rabbit's always looking around, looking for danger, making sure things are safe before it leaps forward. So do keep that in mind when looking at things for this Chinese New Year. Why is it the rabbit? Why do we have the tiger? Why do we have different animals? It all comes down to a race that went on, and how there's 12 animals. Some believe 13, depending on which side you're looking at. But it was who got to the finish line first, and then their place in the race is how the years roll through. If you need to find out what your Chinese zodiac animal is, jump on the Google, have a look, pop in the year you were born. It's going to bring it up. I think I'm a fire snake, and we all have different ones. And you can look at it, find some more information about yourself, which is always handy. But like I said, this is starting January 22nd, because they don't follow what do we follow? The Georgian calendar. Is that right? Let's run with it. But with the Chinese year, it is more about the moon cycles. So they have to go through all of the 12 moon cycles, which can vary the days in that year. That's why their new year often starts on slightly different dates, but always around that sort of end of January, beginning of February. So this weekend be a great time to head into the valley or into town for the celebrations, always colourful and vibrant. So head on in and check it out. And again, just wanted to say we've wrapped up the Mercury retrograde, well, almost, and coming out of the shadow. I do hope you all managed to get through it. Well, you got this far. You've managed to come on tonight. So hopefully we're going to start to feel that ease now. Things getting a little bit back to normal, not hearing so much from past experiences or past people. Times and dates starting to work out better now, being able to make plans and not worry about them being changed. All that going on, less problems with technology. Hopefully, the car if we've had that rattle or that noise for the last couple of weeks, hopefully now it disappears. The TV that wouldn't turn on, suddenly turning on again, all those things starting to happen because we're getting out of that Mercury retrograde. Does anybody have any questions? I don't really. Okay, I've got a few people here asking if they can get a card. I will be taking a list tonight. However, okay, I have a couple of issues that I'm going to discuss with this. Got a little bit of negative feedback last week after the show. So for 98% of you, I want you to close your ears right now because this is not for you. However, when I'm here on doing this show, it's because I absolutely love it and I love all of you and I am doing my very, very best. And if I do by chance miss somebody that has popped up that name, it is never intentional. The comments come through really, really quickly, and I'm trying to keep up with them, but I am going to have to come up with a different system. I may go to what other readers do on their live shows and start going to the names that I'm drawn to, which unfortunately that means everybody's not going to get that reading or that card that they're looking for. So if I did miss you last week, I do apologize. However, I'm always doing my best, and you all know that. So, if you want to start popping up now, if you'd like a card, happy to do that tonight. I'm going to do my very best to, hey Belinda, I'm going to do my very best to be able to get through until 8:30. It has been a massive day. I have been doing readings today for some amazing humans. So I am a little bit tired, but I will do as many as I can. If you have an idea on how I can do these readings and take the names or do it differently, please let me know, because I would love some suggestions. It's really easy. AskRavenCooper@gmail.com. That simple. That's the email address. If you have a metaphysical question, if you have something, maybe you want to know about a crystal, maybe you want to know how to cleanse your house, maybe you want to know about something with numerology, any questions like that, maybe it's about the paranormal, send them through to AskRavenCooper@gmail.com. But please don't send through, can I please get a card on the night? It is for the people that show up and view the show live are the ones that I really want to be able to turn cards for. And otherwise, I'm going to end up with an endless list. So I am doing my best, but we will start a little bit earlier tonight. Hey, Emily, I love the Chinese calendar is based on moon cycles. Me too. I'm a big moon lover. And this year, I want to really focus on getting back to that moon magic and getting back into my routine with the moon cycle. I really lost it last year. So I really haven't been, working on that new moon, releasing on that full moon and using the moon's energies. And I do miss it. So this year we might even focus on that a little bit more. Again, topics you'd like to cover. I know Emily asked last year before I did have to take that break about looking at spirit animals and spirit guides as well. So we will get that on board. Hello, Maria. Maria, how are you? Hello, Kylie. See, Kylie, I like that. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to start. If nobody else has got any questions about anything, or if I've missed your question, I'm sorry, please pop it up again. Yes, Belinda, get back into working with the moon, back into just doing what you love. It's even like my crystals. I'm very blessed. I get to look at them every day, but I very rarely get to play with them anymore. That's why doing the workshop this weekend I love, because it gets to talk about crystals again, and just getting in touch with them. I was going through getting them ready and just reminding myself how much I do love them, and learned about a new crystal this week called marcasite, something like that. Don't quote me on it. But it is found in a lot of like brooches and jewelry, and it is something that actually Cleopatra wore. It is kind of cousins with pyrite, which was mistaken for like a fool's gold. It's like a silver. It is the gold that you see in lapis lazuli is actually pyrite. So lapis lazuli is if we put sodalite and pyrite together, we create lapis, and it's used in a lot of Egyptian jewelry, but so was this marcasite, and you see it a lot in brooches because it's very brittle. You can only use it in small pieces, but it's very good for intuition, for inner peace, very good for, working with magic, manifestation, protection, and you will see it in a lot of Art Deco pieces. It is metallic, and even though in the pieces it will look as if it's almost a diamante, it's not. It's just metallic. All right, let's have a look. Got my cards ready to go. Thanks, Emily. All right, let's have a look. Got my little list here, obviously trying to keep up with everybody. I'm just checking the comments. Hey. Tizana, hello. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to be back on. And like I said, I'm going to start moving around some of the times that I'm going to be coming on and doing lives, and particularly also jumping on to YouTube as well, and doing a lot more sort of pop-ups. Thinking of maybe doing some an early morning show. So let me know if you think that would be a good idea. Sometimes the evenings can be a little bit difficult. And when I can figure out how to do a split screen, getting some guests on board as well, because I would love that. So let's have a look. All right, first of all, we're going to give a card for Sarah. This one. So this is for Sarah on YouTube. So Sarah, if I got this right, Machingo. So this is for the first Sarah that popped up. Sarah Middleton, I do have you on the list as well. So for Sarah Machingo, let's have a look. I'm going to spread the cards out here. Just going to go for a card you're drawn with. I am going to try tonight to flick between the screen and the card so you can see me picking one out. So let's have a look, Sarah. This one is for you on YouTube. Oh, going to go down here. All right, this one. Suffering in silence. Now, remember tonight, quite often when you come onto live shows like this, there's lots of messages to be heard, and sometimes they will resonate with you as well, not just the card being drawn for you. So this one here, suffering in silence. So at the moment, Sarah, you might find you've got a big decision going on here. She's kind of got to the top of her mountain and she's looking out at this view, and there's two mountains in which she needs to choose from. No, and we're kind of wrapping up something here as well, but it's blue for that throat chakra. She really needs to speak her truth, and she's looking out and deciding which mountain she would like to go and conquer. She's got a little bit of time to think about it, but the reason she's suffering in silence, which sounds a little bit harsh, is more about she is the only person that can make this decision, that she needs to do this for herself. And although she may be able to share it, really only you can make this decision. It is quite a big decision. Take a moment to think about it. But Blue, speak your truth. You know, go with what that heart wants. But some big decisions around you at the moment. All right, Belinda, you are next. Gonna spread the cards out. Let's have a look. Ooh, they're spreading a little bit different tonight. Okay, all right, Belinda. Let's see. Okay, drawn. Actually, I'm gonna dig in here. Let's have a look. Love this one. This is the third eye chakra, and this is all about looking for clarity, but actually finding it when you're trying to see where you're going, when life's changing, like we've got a lot going on. This is when the third eye can really help kick in to see where we're going, get that new plan. We're looking for clarity, and this says that it's going to start coming your way now. Also, watch your dreams. They may be really active at the moment, or even sort of those premonitions. But if you've been feeling a little bit foggy or not sure where you're going, or not sure what to do next, this third eye here, this third eye chakra tells me that clarity is going to start kicking in, and you're going to be able to see where you're going. If you were wanting to work with a crystal with this card, I'd be looking at working with some amethyst. Fantastic for the third eye. Wonderful clarity. Couldn't we all do with a little bit of that? Now we've got, is it Alyssa? All right, let's look at a card. You're very welcome, Sarah. G'day, Jason. How you going? You're welcome, Belinda. All right, Elisa, let's have a look at this one for you. Just going to spread this out a little bit more. And, of course, always just going with the card I'm drawn to. Oh, we're going to go right in the middle here. Let's dig. Okay, let's go with this one. Ooh, firm foundation. Like this card, this is all about the base chakra, home, work, money, security. So you might find around you at the moment, we're just starting that foundation. So maybe there's a new business you're starting, or maybe it's a new job opportunity, or maybe you're looking at a new home. And what all they're asking you to do here is firm foundation. So mind, body, and spirit on the same page. But let's get the foundation right. Okay, and then we can build our mountain. But what we don't want to do is get halfway up our mountain and the foundation wasn't strong enough, okay, because then this is going to crumble. So get the foundation right, take the time to make the plan, or to just set up that, like I said, that firm foundation, and then you can build a mountain on this. But little bit of detail here, okay? Make sure that it's strong, that you feel secure with it, that mind, body, and spirit on the same page. And that's why we've got that lovely triangle there. So really focusing on homework, money, and security, and just getting that good foundation, because then we can build on it. It's a bit like if, let's say, a property was the example. Sometimes getting that right location is the firm foundation, because if you can get the location right, you can fix a home, you can renovate a home, and that's going to, gain and gain equity and things like that. But it's about, you've got to get that foundation right, or the walls will never stand. So I guess that's the best example I can do for that, but it all starting to come into balance for you. All right, Haley, let's have a look. Haley, Angela, you are my sound director tonight, I think. Let's have a look. All right, let's spread them out and check it out. Okay. All right, Haley. No, back down here. Ooh, a strong card. Stand your ground. Whatever's going on around you at the moment, this could be to do with a contract, this could be to do with work or your position at work, it could to do with a relationship, it could be do with a disagreement, it could do with family, whatever is going on, this dispute that's going on around you at the moment. I try and tell people not to be too stubborn with this card. I'm like, you can be stubborn. This is all about standing your ground. Look at this. You've got this lovely sun behind you. It's strong. It's got your back. And he's got his spear here. And he's about to put it in the ground and go, that's it. I'm drawing my line. I'm standing my ground with this. Stay strong. Easy for me to say, but stand your ground. It's purple too, because it's for that third eye. You may have seen this coming, or you can see clearly why you need to do this, but just stand your ground. That's enough now. You know what I mean? Like, we can take so much. Maybe people just need a reminder of how strong you are, or maybe what a contract states. But yeah, stand your ground. Do it. You got this. You've got this. All right, Tamika. Hey, going, Tamika. I do hope you're well. Let's check it out. Look at that. I came on a little bit tired tonight, a little bit flat, and look at all this beautiful energy you guys send me. I can feel it picking up, and I hope you do too. Feels good when like-minded people can come together, when your people are around. All right, let's spread these out for Tamika. Okay, Tamika, let's have a look. What are you sending me? Oh, I'm going to go right up here, all the way to the top. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, base chakra card. There could be a change in home. You may be moving or a change in the home environment, looking at a new location. Really good for the physical body as well. So if we have had some ailments, hopefully those are starting to clear up now. But homework, money, security starting to come into balance. Things starting to make some sense. So here, yeah, possibly though, quite often when I see this card, a change in home. So good news, new direction here, that number one, the first chakra. So moving forward, change in home, possibly work, but homework, money, security, all those things that make us feel safe coming into balance for you. So a lovely card. And I seem to say that a lot. I do have real shit cards in here that you don't want to see. Oh, now my eye's itchy. Let's have a look. So now we are up to Sarah Middleton. Let's have a look, Sarah. Let's turn you a card. We'll spread them out. Ooh, jumping around a little bit. Unlike some of those TikTok ladies where the cards are flying out everywhere. A little bit more controlled. All right. Let's spread them out and have a look. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go right under there. The disruption card. Now, it looks a little scarier than it is. And when you see some of my cards with this black border here, they're more my major cards. When you're seeing the colored cards, associated with the chakras, I think they're a little bit more minor. They're a little bit more gentle. But when we see a black bordered card like this, it is a more major. And like I said, I've been working with these cards now, this particular deck, for about 17 years. They are just about falling apart, but I cannot let them go. So here it just says for a while now, and you can see in this picture that you may have felt like the shackles on, like you've got this straight jacket on, going a bit crazy, being restricted, being controlled maybe with different situations. But here it's all about to break up, and you really are going to feel as if the shackles are coming off. Okay, you can take the straight jacket off, that our freedoms are going to start coming back here, but particularly this green and this blue. So listen to your heart and speak your truth with this, being able to maybe even speak more freely now about what maybe has happened or what has been going on around you. But this restriction or this fear that's kept you sort of bound, really starting to all fall apart now. The light is going to break through, and being able to listen to your heart and speak your truth. So although this card looks a little scary, this tells me that we have been restricted. However, freedom is coming in. So great card. It is good. Even though it looks a little scary, it's a good card. It's about the scary ending, really. All right. Katie, it's your turn. Katie, how you going? Katie and I have known each other for a long time now and used to come down to Threefold at Sandgate. We would do our Wednesday nights and our classes. So, Katie, let's have a look. I'm going to spread these cards out. Oh, look at this. Cameraman's pretty good tonight, hey? Let's check it out. All right, Katie. Where are you taking me? Hey, how about let's get stuck in the middle? I'd like to get stuck in the middle with you, Katie, if anybody. This one here is the intuition card. Trust your gut right now, Katie. You know you have excellent intuition, but it's really hard when we're doing it for ourselves, because when we're reading for someone else, or we're helping someone else with advice or you know, life challenges or dilemmas, you know, our intuition tends to come out a little bit easier. But when it's for us, we sometimes doubt it, or, you know, there's what our heart wants and what our intuition is telling us. Sometimes there's that battle between head and heart. But this is the intuition card. Like I said, trust your gut instinct at the moment. Time to close the door to the past and stepping forward. But here's that Egyptian ankh. So very protected in this. But if this is about someone around you or a job or, you know, an opportunity, trust that instinct. You know, how many times has it rung true, and I know I don't trust my own sometimes, and then I'm like, why didn't I just listen to it? So like I said, Katie, I know you've got fantastic intuition, so just paying attention to it would be fantastic right now, and trusting in this universe a little bit, which can be hard to do on the best of days. All right, Tiziana, it is your turn to have a card. Oh, we're doing pretty well tonight. How are we going? Yeah, why do we fight our intuition? Normally because we don't like it. If it's not giving us the answer that we really want, we don't like it. Or if it's telling us, you know, there might be someone who's a really good friend of yours and you really, you know, you want to like him and you want to trust him, but your gut's like, no. And you're like, no, I don't want to feel that way about that person. But really we have to trust that gut instinct or that fight or flight instinct, because that's there for a reason. That's there to protect us. Okay, so it's also a muscle. I think that the more you use your intuition and the more you trust it, the stronger it gets. Let me just have a look here. I think I might be missing. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I know what I'm doing. It's all under control. Okay, Tiziana, let's have a look at a card for you. Gee, we're doing well on time tonight, which is good. Okay, let's check it out. Tiziana. I'll just start playing some of my vinyls in the background. That'd be fun. Ooh. Oh, this is the sacral chakra. love, love, love this chakra. It is time to start doing what you love. This is about our fire in our belly, a creativity, our sexuality. If you know, I am woman, hear me raw kind of stuff here, but finding what it is that you love and then following it. When this is down, we're feeling really flat in life. You know, things don't have that shine to them anymore. So hopefully, go out, try and do the things that you love. If you're working with a crystal, maybe looking at some carnelian. The affirmation for this card is I feel. So even though we love from the heart chakra, the sacral chakra governs how we feel in our relationships with our friends, our relationships with our family, relationships with our partners. I feel, not how I love, but how it feels. We all know you can love someone, but they can make you feel like shit, right? That's this one. This is what's saying to you, it's making you feel crap, even though you love them. But also, this is the fire in our belly, great for passion, creativity. Often artists, their sacral chakra can be really strong, dancers, people of expression. That time to enjoy that fire in your belly. Get your sexy on with this one. Love it. Really good card, really passionate card. Yeah, good card. That's a bit of a treat, that one. Well done. All right. Picking up the vibe tonight, aren't we? I always look energized. Yeah. Not always. I do have my moments. I do find I'm either very still or very active, one or the other. But it's you guys that give it to me, and that's why I do this, is because I think we all need this energy. We all need to be around like-minded humans, be with our tribe, enjoy the energy. And there's a big difference with energy, I find, between when you feel like energy is being taken from you and then when you feel like you're giving it. So, and I think you all kind of understand that. If you have to give it to something, if something's taking it from you, though, what's a good example? Give me a second. I don't want to mow the lawn. It's taking energy from me. Okay, I have to do it. It's part of having a home, but it's exhausting because I don't want to give it my energy, but I have to. It takes my energy. However, when I get to do something like this that I love, then I'm giving you my energy. It's a completely different thing, and it feels very different. So the difference between having to have energy taken from you, and people can do that to you as well. Jobs, situations. That's often how you can. Why are you so tired? It's because it's taking energy from you. You're not giving it. We only have, I believe, a certain amount of energy. Okay, and I was actually talking to one of my clients about this today during a reading. I often use our phone as an example. Often most of us get into bed at night and we plug it in, and just like us, it's getting charged, and we should be going to sleep and getting good sleep and healing and getting up in the morning at 100%, right? And we unplug our phone and it's at 100%. And by 10 o'clock, you look at your phone and you're like, why is it on 60%? I've barely used my phone. However, there are all these apps and things going on in the background, and it's taking the energy away. And quite often we're like that. We're like, why is it 10 o'clock and I'm already tired? I had a good sleep. What's going on? What's all these apps running in the background of your mind? What are you thinking about that you can't control? What is that you can't change today? How many apps do we need to turn off so we can be in the here and now and we can focus? Our true tribe. Love that, Katie. And just because I say it doesn't mean just because I know better doesn't mean I do better. I struggle with all of these things every day. All right, so who was I up to? Emily. Got a little bit distracted. I've got Emily, then I have Jason, then I have Leanne, I have Lana, I have Mel. All right, let's have a look. Emily. Okay. Oh, let's just dig. I just want to go in there. Oh, the Destiny card. Again, a major card. very hard for people that like to be in control. This is all about taking your hand off the wheel and letting destiny show you where you need to go. Or sometimes you just got to trust it's your destiny. You know, deep down it's meant, you know, it's what you're meant to do. But here it's saying that, you know, take your hand off the wheel, trust it, take that leap, trust that the net's going to appear. Let the universe play out for you right now. You know, it's maybe the world's calling a little bit for you, maybe in an English accent. But this is saying here, go for it. Take your hands off the wheel. Let things play out. And I know that's really, really hard. You know, when you need to have control or having control brings you satisfaction, or we like to have a plan or know what's going to happen next. This card says sometimes you just got to, like I said, take your hands off the wheel. Let the universe sort it out for you. A great card. Always interesting things happening when this card comes in. But remember, that card's not heartache and loss. That card's about just some unusual twists and turns that normally lead to a good place. That's why with that card we have that green center, which we love. All right, Jason, let's have a look. Let's turn you a card. Doing well tonight. Ooh, it jumped, but I'm not going to take it. That's not how we're working tonight. And again. Oh, no. That's stubborn for you, hey? We're going to do it the way we always do. Let's spread these out. Okay, Jason, let's check it out. Right here. Oh, okay. Red, base chakra, home, work, money, security, recognition and reward. So we could be looking at a pay rise here, or maybe you've been going for a job interview. This is where we're going to be recognized and reward, again, around home, work, money, security. If maybe you were looking at a new home, maybe you were just, like I said, wanting a pay rise, but this is where it's starting to come in. However, it's a very interesting card because he's on this little bit of a podium here, and, you know, got this wonderful gold light. He's got the spotlight on him. 3, the number of creation, so all good things, but he does have his head down. Sometimes it's hard to take that compliment. You know, if someone's coming up and maybe you've been at 80%, you know, but you've been doing your best, and someone wants to come up and give you that compliment, and they say it, but you don't really hear it. You got your head down, like in this card. You're like, imagine if I really applied myself. No. If people want to give you that compliment, I want you to say thank you, and I want you to hear it. I want you to take it on board. Or maybe it's time to be recognized and get that pay rise, or maybe it's family, maybe it's friends, people just seeing how good you are, how amazing you are, and wanting to give you that compliment. So please take it on board. Put your head up. Be proud of yourself. Love it. Okay. Leanne, let's have a look. Oh, Kylie. Sorry, Kylie. Kylie Annette's, is that right? I will pop you in after Leanne. I did miss you on my list. I am sorry. Okay, let's have a look, Leanne. Spread them out. Ooh, a bit of a chunk going on up here. All right. Let's go down this nut. Nope. Yeah, this one. We were just talking about this with it being a rabbit water year in the Chinese horoscope and zodiac, starting this Sunday for the Chinese New Year. This one here is the patience card. Not a fan. I'm an Aries, Leo moon, Scorpio rising. Patience is not one of my gifts in life, but it is saying to you here, it's like you may be feeling at the moment like you've planted all these seeds and you're trying real hard, but nothing's happening. You're like, why isn't things happening? And it's almost like maybe take the focus of it, maybe step away from it a little bit. And if you can, this person here is going to look up and go, oh my goodness, here is that white lily. So you've planted the right seeds. You are going to get that result. But right now it feels like there's no movement going on. Be a little bit patient with it. It is going to come through. We are going to get fruition here. And just this beautiful white lily, that peace. Okay, but at the moment it's a little frustrating because all we can see is the seeds. Good. Actually, I saw a meme or something today about this year, and it was someone said, "Oh, what are you going to get this year?" And they said, "I'm going to get flowers." And they were like, "How do you know?" And they said, "Because I've planted seeds." And I thought that was lovely. All right, so did I meet Miss Ross as well? Sorry. Okay, now also I just need to go back on someone that I did miss here. Kylie Annette. Yes, Kylie, you are. I am so sorry. Again, as I'm reading, it's really hard to keep my head on the comments as well. Tiziana, I'm glad you're really happy with your card. That's fantastic. All right, Kylie, let's have a look. Oh, they're jumping a little bit, but I'm not going to take it. Okay, we're going to go to what we are drawn to. All right, Kylie. This one. Okay, this is the Memories of Love card. Now, it's green around the heart chakra, and there is going to be somebody or something that you're going to need to let go of. Okay, but we're going to let them go with love. It's certainly not like a tragic accident or anything like that, but it's about going, look, it's been wonderful to have you, or it could be, something and not somebody that you've had in your life. And you're like, it's been wonderful to have you, but I need to let you go. But letting it go with love. Okay, this is not a dislike or a hatred or wanting someone's. You just like, or maybe somebody's leaving, maybe they're going overseas or something like that. Or there's a relationship breakdown, but it's pretty mutual. It's kind of like, I let this go with love. It can sometimes be a passing as well, but normally a passing that we would not be surprised by, as hard as that is to hear. I used this example last week when it came up, and I did get a lot of bit of negativity from using this example, but I'm always going to speak my truth. Like I said, I've been using these cards for 17 years. I'm not going to change it. Sorry, I won't. And not everything I have to say is a fairy tale. But this here, it's about, I used my cat as an example that I had many, many moons ago. Absolutely loved him to bits. He was very, very old. And I got to the point where I was, putting fluid under his skin with injecting it and keeping him alive with all this medication. And I was keeping him here. And like the vet said to me, it's time to let him go and let him have peace. Very hard to do it with Memories of Love, that cruel to be kind situation for me with that. But this could be something, very different, but that similar thing where you're like, it is sad to see this go, but I send it off with love, and it won't return. Okay, thank you, Kylie. Now we are back to, did I do Leanne? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I did. Yes, I did. I'm up to Lana. I think that's right. A little bit confused tonight. We'll just blame the end of Mercury retrograde, okay? All right, Lana. Leanne, if you didn't get a card, please let me know. All right, Lana, let's have a look. Lana Elwood. Let's spread the cards. Oh, they kind of split a little bit then. Maybe they want me to go there. Maybe we should. Okay, let's have a look. So it's sort of split here. But there's sort of three. No, it's this one. Let's have a look. Mental conflict. Okay, we know it's a bit of a more of a minor card because it's got that coloured border here, but this is mental conflict. We might have a lot of decision making going on right now. Just be careful here. He is getting in his own head. He's overthinking. He's overanalyzing. Often we can see Virgos and Capricorns and Earth signs doing this. But I think we all can do it. I'm an Aries and I tend to sometimes, there's too much going on in the brain. But just be careful here. Some mental conflict and needing to decide what it is that you need to do. Maybe needing to step back from it. Maybe sleep on it, see how you feel about it tomorrow. Maybe just letting this decision marinate a little bit, because we do have a 2 here, so some decision making. But blue, in the end, it's about you speaking your truth. But you might want to tell yourself at the moment, like, just shut up, because you're just overthinking. There's a lot of conflict going on, maybe in 2 minds with his Geminis as well. Try and be kind to yourself. Try and get a little bit of a break, even if it's a bit of a meditation. Or sometimes when there's this mental conflict going on, meditation doesn't always help. Sometimes watching some mindless television and being able to escape your world for a little while and then come back and looking at it with different eyes. Or like I said, sleep on it and then see how you feel tomorrow. But do have a little bit of empathy for you at the moment, because it is just that, that battling our own thoughts and having to make this decision. So try and just let it marinate and let that decision making come in. You're welcome, Kylie. Let's see how we're going here. So we are up to Mel, and then we have a few more that we're going to try and fit in tonight. I will be looking at Rebecca, at Ross, at Carmen, is it? Have I got here? Have I written that down right? No, Charmaine, and then Jennifer. How are you, Jennifer? Oh, thanks, Lana. That's great. I'm glad that, it's your message and that you understand it. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. I've got a card upside down in the deck. Why is that going on? Can't have that now, can we? Okay. Mel, let's have a look. All right. Let's go to what we're drawn to. And the Solitude card. Okay, now the Solitude card is not about loneliness. The Solitude card is all about, there's one star, one column, one human, one book. She's wearing blue because she's speaking her truth. But solitude is 9, also completion. But it's time to invest in yourself. Look after yourself. It may also be a good time for new study. But it's about being not selfish, but I like that, self-full. Okay, invest in you, make it about you. Really good time to do that. Again, it's not about loneliness. It's just about for you. Okay, love it. Focus on you. Be self-full. We need to do that. If we don't look after ourselves, we can't look after others. But there could be some new learning involved with this as well. Maybe it's a workshop, but investing in yourself. So love this. And get yourself a massage, because we all deserve that, right? All right, Rebecca Andrews. Again, going to try and get through as many as I can. Thank you all for jumping on tonight and being here. In the post before the one for the show tonight on the Threefold Facebook page was the post about that I was going to be live again tonight. That also has my YouTube link to it that you can click on. If you subscribe to that and hit that little bell button, when I do some pop-up shows or when I do some random lives, it'll let you know, because I'm going to start doing some more in the morning, hopefully, and maybe even during the day, not just the Tuesday evenings. All right. Who am I up to? Rebecca. Rebecca, let's have a look. And also for those of you that have just come on board, don't forget I do have my workshop this Saturday, the 21st, an introduction to chakras. I do only have a few spaces left. So if you would like to come along, please, you can message me through the Threefold page. Or if you do go to where the post is on Threefold, you are able to see my details if you'd like to text me, and then I can book you in and send you the payment details. $95, 9 till 12. Again, I can give you all the details. It's fantastic for understanding yourself, clearing those blockages, having a look at patterns. You're going to get your 7 chakra crystals. You're going to get your necklace. You're going to get your workbook. Why am I excited? Because it's like my favorite workshop to teach. And my first one for 2023. All right, Rebecca, let's have a look. Then we've got Ross. And then we've got Charmaine. And then Jennifer. And then I think I'll be wrapping it up. And then, of course, at the end, I always turn a card for everybody. Maybe a message for the week. Okay, Rebecca, let's have a look. Which card are we going to go to? This one. We love this. Love begins. A heart chakra card. One, new direction. And this love begins. This thing that's coming in here, we haven't usually done it before. So if you are single at the moment, this is about, you may not, you will not, you may not have, you wouldn't have been with this person before. There's no waters before this, but it's a very emotional journey. We love that. If we were to cut this card down the center, it's very symmetrical, so it's very balanced. You both bring in very even here, both bring in similar things, but it is an emotional journey, and it is my slowest card when it comes to romance. So remembering the water has to get from the clouds to the top of the mountain, down through the river, off to the ocean. It is a journey, and it will be emotional. This is a bit of a courting card as well. Oh, we do love being courted, don't we? So here we could have this love begins coming in. So all around the heart, very blessed. We've got this wonderful rainbow here, but one, that new direction. But if you are in a relationship, maybe trying something new here, maybe going into a different stage, somewhere we haven't been before. But a beautiful card, and I love it. But I love love. You know that. You know that. All right, Ross, let's have a look. Let's check it out. We've got Ross, and then we've got, who did I say then? Charmaine, and then Jennifer. Again, if I have missed you tonight, I do apologize. It is never intentional. All right, let's have a look. For Ross. Ross, what do you need? Let's go down here. Oh, crown chakra. Love this one as well. I think I say that to every card because I just love this deck of cards. But here, the crown chakra. So our connection to the universe, our connection to our gods, whatever we believe in, feeling whole, feeling oneness, our beliefs, being happier in our world, or more accepting of ourselves and the people around us. People who are retired, this is a really good show of this card. You know, when you meet people maybe in their 70s or 80s, and, you know, they've gotten to that point where they're going to do what they want. They don't care what you think. They've kind of found their peace with life. They're going to wear what they want, eat what they want, do what they want. And they're not worrying about so much about what other people think about them. That's this card. They've kind of found their connection with the universe. And this is about you doing that as well. So love this card for you, about feeling whole again and that oneness, and feeling the universe or your gods around you again. Beautiful card. All right, who are we up to now? We've got Charmaine. Let's have a look. Sorry. The phone's buzzing, as always. It's my daughter. Hang on. Give me 1 second, because you know this is what kids do to us. Hello, just on a live show. How can I help you?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, you do want something? Oh, okay. Well, I can't move them right now. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Done. See, just like that. We'll get back to it. All right, so we are up to Charmaine now. Let's check it out. Kids, man. All right, Charmaine. And then we have Jennifer. Spread these cards out. All right, let's have a look. You know what? I'll go down here. I dig deep. Dig deep. This one. Okay. We had a lot of red cards tonight. Prosperity begins. We'll certainly take this, some new direction. Prosperity begins for you. So right now, it's about planting the right seeds in the right soil. You do that, it's going to grow you this amazing tree and bring you lots of fruit. But this could be like, again, a property purchase. It could be a business start. It could be studying. It's like, if we study the right thing, is it going to bring us fruit? Yes, it is. If we invest in this, is it going to bring us fruit? Yes, it is. But it's about getting it right. And you have got it right. But, you know, just like most things, we got to give it time and patience to grow. But prosperity begins. Or even something that you have invested in is going to start showing you this fruit now. But love this prosperity begins. Wonderful year for it as well, with the water rabbit coming in with the Chinese zodiac this Sunday with the Chinese New Year. But some money coming in. It's going to bring you some fruit. This could be an investment that you've already done, or maybe you're planting this seed right now, but you can feel pretty good about it because it is going to bring you in plenty of fruit. All right, Jennifer Young, let's read this card for you, and then I'm going to turn a card for everybody for just a general message for the week. And like I said earlier, if you do have some metaphysical questions, I do like to talk about a topic a little bit before I start turning cards on these live shows. So maybe there's something you want to know about, maybe like we mentioned before, maybe there's a number floating around you that you're curious what the meaning is, or crystals, what crystals you can use for different things, or card spreads. Maybe you're curious about that. Maybe it's the paranormal. Pick whatever you like. You can let me know it's really simple, askravencooper@gmail.com. All right, Jennifer, let's have a look. Robin, what have I missed here? You have to make a decision. Maybe. Robin, only for you. But this truly is the last one, and this is for your bird, and I will definitely do that. So first, this card, though, is for Jennifer. And then, Robin, I'm going to do that card for you, and then we'll do the group one. All right, Jennifer, let's have a look. Spread these cards out. Do hope it's exciting for you, Jennifer. Let's have a look. This one. Love it. The New Beginnings card, black, because it's a major card here, this black border. But when I see this card, I'm like 12 months from now, you're going to tell me you got new home maybe, or a new place that you're living, new relationship status, new car, new job. It's all about new beginnings when I see this card. She's got green on because she's wearing a heart on her sleeve. She is closing the door to the past, and she is stepping out onto the world. She does have her spear here, so, namaste or I'll cut you kind of option. She has everything that she needs, but new beginnings, fresh starts. She's wearing that wonderful green because she's leading with her heart. This card, for 2023 is going to be amazing. You're going to love it. I got this card in 2013 and my entire life changed. This is that kind of card. It's a major and brings big things. All right, Robin, let's have a look for this. And I am going to see, and you did say here this is for your bird. So let's check that out. And then we're going to be doing this group message for everybody. All right, Robin. Already sending you lots of healing vibes and love. Whenever it's for our animals, it's always tough. All right, well, let's pick a card for you, Robin. Let's ask about your bird here. Okay. You're very welcome, Jennifer. Okay. This is a tricky card, and I could pick another one out right now and change it, but I'm not going to, and I'd like to, but I'm not going to. Obviously, you need to make a major decision when it comes to your bird, and this is my deception envy card. Let's just make sure that we're hearing the right information before you make that decision. Or that it's going to maybe the right person if you're looking at maybe giving it to someone to look after. Or maybe something went on and you don't trust what you've heard. Maybe you need to trust yourself on this. Okay, or maybe you need to get a second opinion, but it's blue about speaking your truth. If you're not sure, please, Robin, ask, okay, but just watching that. So I'm not sure if that answers your question, but I'm always going to give you the card that I get. So maybe just, get it, maybe a second opinion, or speak your truth with this matter around this. It's around health, yeah. Don't let others tell you what to do here. Don't let others make this decision for you. You need to make this decision, because people around us sometimes, it's what they do in that situation, not necessarily what needs to be done. So trust yourself and not others with this decision. I do hope that was helpful, Robin, and feeling for you, because anything that we love is always difficult. All right, we're going to do a reading for everybody. Maybe this one is a little bit more helpful for you as well, Robin. 22 years, that's a long time. Too late, Melissa. We're wrapping up now. We're doing a reading for everyone. I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, Angela. There's always hope, honey. There's always hope. All right, let's turn a card for everybody. All right, let's have a look. Card for everyone to see us into our week. Okay, this one here. Choose wisely. We may have a decision around the heart that needs to be made. Possibly between two lovers or two loves. Maybe it's between, two places that you want to live, or maybe it's between two jobs, or maybe it's between two family members. But it is a decision around the heart, and they are asking you to choose wisely. Here we are here, sitting here. Take the time to look at all aspects, okay, and see where you're going. We've got some good options here. We've got these two gold birds, but this week, just like we talked about when we mentioned we're going into that water rabbit year, take some patience, relax, breathe a little bit before we make those decisions. We're going to find we have a little bit more empathy and compassion for the people around us, but we may have a big heart decision to make this week. You're going to get it right. Just look at all of the aspects. What does both situations bring you? But a good card around the heart. All right. Thank you, everyone. As always, it has been amazing. You can see how you've lifted my energies. I've absolutely loved it. Please get in contact if you'd like to come along to the workshop. We don't have many spaces left for it. I'm super excited about doing it. Until next week, be good, be kind, be careful, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Mwah. Bye. Thank you. Bye.